to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. You understand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means?
In the thundering rain, stare into my eyes.
From the start for a sign. It's the reason why. You always on my mind. You come around like this, baby, then I see you.
In the thundering rain, stare into my eyes.
And you might walk by, so I gotta be right.
I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I said it okay. Okay, we'll see what's about to happen next. Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. As you can see by today's title, we are going to be talking about becoming the person that you want to be. I wanted to give you guys some tips on what I am going to be doing to become the person I want to be and what I feel like I have done wrong in the past. As we're talking about this, I am going to be doing my makeup, and I am not a makeup girly, so I am not trying to hear it from nobody. And there is no right way to do makeup. Everybody does their makeup differently, and I'm going to be doing very light makeup. Let me go ahead and start with my makeup. So first, I just want to show you guys, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. primer. This is the Luminous Putty Primer. I have been using this literally, y'all. Like, I don't wear much makeup. I do not wear much makeup, y'all. But I've been using this as like just a highlight. Like, I feel like I don't even have to put makeup on when I'm wearing this. And it's so good, y'all. And it's moisturizing on top of that. Like, y'all see that glow? Oh my gosh, y'all. I like bruised myself right here, y'all. But I'm gonna get a facial. I used to get microdermabrasion a lot. And when I used to get that, then I used to notice like my dark spots really would like disappear like super quickly. I'm embarrassed really to say the last time I got a facial. So, do y'all see that? Y'all see that glow? First, I just wanted to say, if y'all haven't been able to tell by now, I am single, and I have been single for, I feel like it should be a dramatic drum roll right now, but I have been single for 7 years, and I cannot believe it. Like, only because I'm a relationship girl and I love, but it's mainly because I am not going to settle, and I have been traumatized in my last relationship. I went into that relationship, I remember, so confident, and then all of a sudden this person started to make me like second guess and feel insecure about myself. And I'll never forget my friend being the one to tell me, like, you've let yourself go. I remember I used to look up to you, and you used to be this confident person, and you used to be unapologetic but really sweet at the same time, and you were just someone I really looked up to. But yeah, I remember her telling me that, and that was like one of the things that really was so significant to where I was just like, okay, this is a sign for me, like this relationship is not it. And then not only that, I'll never forget, y'all, I remember my niece, she was like only 3 years old. She came in my room one day. My ex, he was in the room with me as well. And I remember like me and him, we just got into an argument, and I was just sitting on the edge of my bed, and he was sitting in the bed, probably watching the game or something, I don't remember. And she came in the room and she was just like, are you happy? Like, she just came up to me and she just was like, are you happy? And I was just like, yeah, I'm happy. Lying, y'all, just lying to her. And she was just like, okay, like as if she didn't believe me. That was like the second confirmation. So long story short, we ended up breaking up. I broke up with him, and he tried to get back with me. I also am going to go in with my NARS, and I am the number, honestly y'all, this may not even be my number, but I am hazelnut, which is a medium deep. So yeah, this may not truly be my color, because I want to say I just got this offline and just guessed. I am, y'all see, why is the concealer and the foundation different? Is the concealer and foundation supposed to be different colors? That's crazy. I didn't even notice that until now. That's how much, you know, I don't know. I should have known that it wasn't gonna work out by the way he asked me out, by the way he asked me to be his girlfriend. Like, he literally was just like, okay, me and you, we go together. Like, he pulled the Carisha. He was like, me and you go together real bad. We go together all of a sudden. And I was so loving that whole little toxic thing back in the day, to where I was just like, okay, we go together now. In our entire relationship, we spent, maybe in 5 years, we probably spent like a week apart from one another. So we really became one. He was trying to get back with me, and I was considering getting back with him, until one day I was just like, no. Not even me, God was probably like, no. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna get back with this person, so what do I need to do to not miss him? Of course, you have to go through the process of not missing that person, but I was just like, okay, let me learn to love being by myself. Do everything that Brianna really likes to do. I was just like, what do you like to do without this person? Let me figure out what I like to do and do that. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm doing everything I possibly can to be the best person I can be, not only for myself, not only for, you know, my husband, of course for God first and foremost, but you know, it's just like my husband could very much be waiting for me right now, but God's like, you're not ready yet. So I'm like, let me do what I need to do for myself. Let me love myself. Let me be consistent with myself. Let me do all the things I need to. And until God knows you're ready, he's not going to bless you with certain things. I just truly believe that. So that's why I'm just so big on working on yourself. Like, y'all have no idea how important that is to me. And it's just like, we really have to think about, y'all, how much responsibility we really are. When people are single, we really be like, I'm dating myself. Do you know how much work you are? Do you know what dating yourself really means? That's a lot of responsibility. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of responsibility for me. So I need to make sure that I am doing what I need to do to make myself really happy and love on myself the right way. This video today is more about me becoming the person that I want to be, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background. So me becoming the person I want to be. We have to make sure when we are dating ourselves, we are consistent with ourselves. Stop saying you're going to do something and you don't do it. How can you expect anyone to keep their word with you if you are not being consistent and if you are not keeping your word with yourself? I'm not going to say, oh, next week I'm going to start something if I know I'm not going to have time to start that. This is something I used to think I needed, but I no longer feel this way. But I do think some people need to hear this. I feel like some people are still not like happy with themselves, so they look for someone to complete them. It's kind of like you loving someone when you don't love yourself, or you loving someone more than you love yourself. It's never gonna work out. If you are treating someone better than you are treating yourself, that person is going to not appreciate you the way you need to be appreciated. So you have to make sure that you are loving yourself more than you love anybody else. Another thing, y'all, is jumping to conclusions. I say this because it's so easy for you to jump to conclusions when you're insecure about something. And I say this because the person could show you, they could show the slightest disinterest one day, and that just sets you off. Like, that just makes you feel they don't like you anymore. And it's just like, there is nothing nobody could do at this point to make me feel insecure about myself, because a lot of the times, like, okay, this person is acting this way, but this has nothing to do with me. One thing I have realized is when I like someone, there's a reason why I like them. I don't like them for no reason. I don't like them just because they look good. I like them for a personality trait that they have. They have a quality I don't have. When I say that, I mean I may be dating an extrovert when I'm very much of an introvert. Just because you're an introvert doesn't mean you want to be an introvert. I want to be an introvert a lot of the times, but sometimes I don't want to be, and I can't help it because that's just my natural being. And I love dating someone who enjoys going out, because that means they're going to get me out a little bit more. Y'all, this pop is really getting me. They knew what they was doing with that look. I love that. That's so satisfying. Color's cute. Could y'all even tell from here? This color is That's Chic. I do admire a man who can just start a conversation with anyone in the room. I really love that. And when you have a man who can just start a conversation with anyone in the room, you just know he's going far in life, y'all. Something I know in my next relationship I'm going to make sure that I do is I'm going to make sure I ask the uncomfortable questions. Understanding what it really takes to date you, because you're a lot of work. If nobody told you you're a lot of work, I'm here to tell you you're a lot of work. So do what you need to do to date yourself properly. Love on yourself the right way. Do what you need to do to heal yourself the right way. And that is all my journey is about to be about. Like, I'm going to take you guys along with me, y'all. I'm excited. I just cannot wait for me and my husband. Like I said, one thing about it is y'all are never going to see my boyfriend, but you would definitely see my husband. Me starting this journey, me finding my husband, or us finding each other. I've been dating myself wrong all this time, but I now know what I was doing wrong in the past. I be having these expectations for someone, but yet I'm not putting those same expectations on myself with me dating myself. And if you're single like me and have been single for as long as I have you been doing the work on yourself? Because we should always want to be the person that we want to date.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that. Pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good game, homie. Sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never write my